you
I
were
get
to-
it.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
That's not a bad
Oh.
idea. You know, that's actually a pretty great idea. I was thinking,
I will play this.
yeah.
You have Fort Gullet.
Shh.
Piper knows
how
your
about,
bullshit, wizard.
Each time you would collect something from a space,
She
it
saw you
one
eat
or
a corn
three.
dog.
You drink. You have that many. You have a drink equal to that. So if you were to place the third coin on the 7, you would have a drink. If you were to get Dragon Horde and there was 1 coin on 7th, 2 on 8, 2 on 9, and 1 on 3, you'd collect all 4 of those spaces and drink 4 drinks. Sound fair?
Sure.
I mean, maybe.
All right. All right. So Piper is playing. Charles is playing. This guy's playing. Anyone else? Balthazar?
Yes.
Polaris?
Sure.
Largely
Alright.
because I want to drink everyone under the table. It's gonna be
I mean, are you really going to feel good about out drinking a 16-year-old girl?
I don't drink, so no.
Okay. Work it out. Okay. Here's what I'd actually recommend we do.
This motherfucker engage.
Hold on.
It might come down to me and the wizard.
We could just use your tokens. Yeah, I'll just multiply your tokens out. Because you're gonna need a bunch of them, presumably.
Just multiply the gold token.
Yeah, you're right. It actually doesn't matter as long as you're the one who play. Yeah, it doesn't actually matter because you're the one who places it. Sure, I can do that. Because it doesn't actually matter because we're not. Okay, yeah. Let me play in the other version. Okay. I'm gonna put a bunch of these around. I don't think any of you can control them, but I can put them on for you. Okay. He will hand the dice to you, Piper.
Yeah, get to start.
Of course, ladies goes first.
Just 2d6, you said?
3d6. That's it. 5. Okay, I'm actually gonna put up an initiative order just because it would actually make it easier.
Are any other like Vikings getting in on this?
No, it'll just be you guys because it obviously would make more sense that way. Piper, Salty Balty, Kelly, Chuck. Anyone else I'm missing? It's just you guys. Okay. Okay. Piper will go first. Piper places a 5. Right here. He will roll. And gets a Okay, so for the amount of drinks for the amount of drinks you can drink, just for the record, obviously other than Balthazar, who's a cheaty wizard, you can drink a number of drinks equal to half your Constitution score, before you have to start making checks. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Okay.
Half your constitution.
Yes. Each drink beyond that will require a Constitution check of DC 15 plus 1 per additional drink.
Oh my god, I'm going to die.
How much
Rachel,
gold? How much
any-
gold are we all kicking in?
You don't.
We're not doing gold because Chuck said.
Oh yeah,
we.
drinks. Yeah.
Doing drinks. Also, for the record, yeah, it's CC 15 plus 1 per drink. Yes, Charles, it is a pint. Okay, so he rolls. He immediately looks at the dice and then takes it off and grabs a pint of mead and chugs it down. For slamming the glass down the table, handing the dice to Balthazar.
Got a thing.
6. Talarmus. Chuck.
Hard 4. Hardy.
Piper. Balthazar. 7. Telarmus. Chuck. Chuck drinks! He rolls a 7, which means he has to take a drink. Okay. Do keep track of the number of drinks you drink, please. Actually, I can do this the easy way. That doesn't actually affect the initiative order, because I tell it to. Done. Piper. Here. 6. Oh boy. Very top heavy. Balthazar. 9. Balthazar drinks.
He cheats anyway.
Are you actually being a salty balty?
Not yet.
Are you actually gonna drink it?
This one.
Yeah, he's gotta make it look good.
Telarmus. Telarmus
Drink.
drinks. Chuck.
What?
Quaff.
Piper.
What's that? Okay, please not 6.
No!
So this is his favorite game, right?
Oh, he will take 2 mugs at a time, John Gillis style, and walk. Unhinge his jaw. Everything. Just walk.
So we're playing this game against DJ.
Absolutely. You were playing this game against CJ, correct? On the field. He will drink 4 more pints. Balthazar. 11. Telarmus.
Also, you should probably mark down my drink.
That's right, yeah. Lucky number 7. Chuck. Lucky number 7. Piper. 1-7. Aww. And there, he looks at the dice before he rolls, and it's kind of and looks over at Piper,
Oh, no.
smiling, and this rolls the dice. Balthazar. Also an 8.
This is
Loading the
looking
board.
bad.
You're loading the portal.
Yeah!
Don't-
Oh right, Telarmus has the drink. Chuck. Charles. Piper.
Good
You
thing.
know, what are you going to drink, girl?
Whew!
By the way,
No,
what
I
is-
played
Dodge
to
that
win.
bullet.
by the way, what is your name?
I'm Piper, that's Balthazar, Telarmus, and Chuck.
Very nice to meet you. Piper's quite an exotic name.
What's your name?
Sandy.
Man, that's an exotic name.
Telarmus. See you.
Wow!
Drink again.
Telarmus.
I get the feeling, he says, as you drink another, as you quaff down another drink, I get the feeling that you often are the butt of punishment in this group. Chuck.
Only because I could take it.
That is it to be seen. Piper. Woo!
Oh, I get one! You
Drink time.
cursed me.
He will applaud you as you quaff down. And what's your
I did not quaff.
you sip it down? Oh!
I will laugh right back. I will laugh right back.
He just kind of picks up the coins one at a time. He's kind of and we'll grab another.
Your mic got really quiet all of a
Okay.
sudden.
After the first two,
Room just gets real quiet.
kind of like wipes off his face, just and we'll take the next one and begin drinking.
By the way, you need to update Piper's score.
Yeah, what she get? She has another position.
And there goes John. Oh, again.
Did he drop out of the call?
No, I'm
For a
back.
split second.
Change devices.
He gets on drink number 8. Before he drinks it, he does the Indiana Jones thing. Like, glug glug glug. And he kind of like
Pick me up.
just falls backwards out of his chair, off the bench. Passing
I'll
out.
look over and be like, "That's a good game."
There, there.
Yeah, do we need to play anymore?
Balthazar rolls again. It's up to
I
you.
guess we're still going.
Okay.
Balthazar, no.
Alarmist.
You realize now you're all playing the wizard who cannot lose.
What?
Piper, or Chuck rather. Chuck gets an 11. Piper now.
I know, I'm fighting Chuck here.
I don't want to fight either of you.
I have not cheated yet.
That's the
Oh.
point. We won't know when you cheat.
Yes, that's true.
I mean, we assume cast a spell, can't we? Casting any spell is kind of
Oh!
4 drinks for Alarmist.
The spell is already inside me.
What's your con?
I'm rolling 4.
Seriously?
Wait, 3.
No way.
Sorry.
Wait, what's your con?
My con's 18.
Half of that. So 9. You can drink up to 9 drinks.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Before you, yeah,
not half your mod.
half the actual thing. And 8. Next. Okay.
Cyber mod, I'd be dead.
I'm not even
by
gonna move it anymore. Piper. It's getting annoying. Alt. Kelly got 6. Chuck. Also a 6. Piper.
2 landmines.
Balthazar.
Just about to say, no one's rolling low.
Ellie.
Don't worry.
Ah.
Drink
As-
again.
As soon as someone rolls a 2, we're
No
gonna
one's
have
actually rolled a 2.
problems.
Nobody
what-
has rolled a 2 yet.
What happens when you roll a 2 again?
You put a coin on every space.
Oh,
So
Right.
how many? You just drank one more. Okay, number 8. 10. Piper.
dodge the bullet.
Balthazar. Tell him.
Hey.
Chuck. 8. Piper. Oh dear God.
Oh no.
Balthazar.
Oh my god.
Solaris. Hard roll.
Hey.
Sad.
This is gonna be exciting if someone rolls a 12.
Oh no.
Chuck.
Chuck!
Chuck. Shot clock.
No!
Piper, I'm sorry.
I need a 4, 5, or 11 to fuck you guys. Damn it. I don't wanna- I'm still okay.
Oh. One
Yes,
for the
sir.
wizard.
Yes, I will drink it.
I was supposed to outshine all the people singing.
Yeah.
5 for you. Enjoy. Kelly is down, so it's hey Chuck, dear God.
Ah, sorry.
Damn it!
You get a 5. Sorry.
Yes, I will
You
drink
both
that.
drink.
And yes, I will Piper. Give me a moment. Change.
Why are you-
Oh goodness.
Oh no.
3 for me.
3.
2
Yeah,
con
yeah.
checks.
Yeah,
Give me-
extra con.
give me a moment to
Is
place
it
the
con checks or fortitude saves?
con.
Con checks, so metal ain't worth dick.
So you drank the 3, the 9, and the 7.
So I've got 2 con checks.
Yeah. Yes, you
15,
did.
1, and 16.
No, wait, no.
16
Oh,
and
you
17.
drank 3. You're right. Yep. You have to
Yeah.
drink the. Okay. Roll number 10. Con check.
Done.
I don't know if you have any bonuses versus poison, but if you do, that was the time. Not a big one. Not a plus. Not a 6. So, okay. Talarmus is out at 10
Yeah.
points. Chuck,
Plus.
11. Chuck, drink a drink.
Yeah, no, I've got immunity to disease, not
Nice.
poison.
I'd be fine
That's-
conceding to either of these people right now.
Drink, drink. And Piper.
Up to is 11. Well, 10, technically.
Oh!
You only drink once.
It's only one, but
Everything else is loaded.
Yeah, now everything else gets loaded. Give me a moment.
it's really going to screw me in the end.
Okay. That was Piper Baltazar.
I need to up my count.
Dice is loaded.
Chuck. Chuck drinks. Off of 5. What are your con scores, by the way, Chuck?
12.
12 for Baltazar. What about you, Chuck? 14, 12?
So 14. Or 15. One of the two.
Okie dokie. Piper.
Yo!
I'm gone. I can't
8
succeed.
drinks.
Yeah, I
Piper,
cannot.
wait, hold on.
I literally
What's
drink
your con
one
again?
and I pass out.
What's your con again?
10.
Oh, so you can drink one more. So that's 5. You definitely drink 5.
I choose to succumb.
Okay. You
I'm
drank this
done.
and you're done.
Yeah.
The question is is everyone else going to continue at this point? Now that literally everyone but Baltazar and Chuck.
I look across the table at Chuck. I propose a draw.
I wanted to draw like 10 minutes ago. I drink one and I leave. Fuck you, I'm going to bed.
I will go outside and cast Liam and secure shelter. For the people who want to go to
We gotta pour all her drinks down her throat though before she wakes up. You know,
You,
make sure
you
she
can have mine.
fulfills.
Actually, no, you're busy.
Okay. That is okay, that was great.
Spectacular.
And I didn't get anything in my horde gullet wet. Excellent.
You had gotten like the corn dog wet,
And
I
then he'd be
removed the corn
sad.
dog a long
which is,
time
which
ago.
is exactly what Malrak is doing.
I mean, meanwhile, while being productive,
Okay. You're being productive.
how much time passed while they were gambling?
I don't know, a half hour. I mean, some of them are passed out essentially before the feast has really started.
I'm not taking Telharmus to bed.
The drunk.
I'd probably be wandering around
Yeah.
listening to these conversations, seeing what they talk about. Just quietly walking around the room, listening to stuff.
I mean, they're going to treat you as a guest of honor. You were given fine spots at the tables. Spots of honor at the table when the feast begins. The best food.
If that's what you want to do, Malrak, I can cast Comprehend Languages on you.
Talarmus and Piper will wake up
Oh,
after about like an
true
hour or
that.
two.
I absolutely will. I don't have a problem doing that.
Talarmus and Piper, well, a lot of them do speak common. They know giant. The chieftain certainly does. Anyway,
Oh, good. So me and Talamis wake up at the same time the dwarf fuck does.
yeah, they'll wake up in the next couple of hours, as Will Fainir. And yeah, you were given high spots at the table, given the finest drinks that they have, the
I'll
finest.
pass.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Um,
We have strawberry mead.
I'll pour it down your throat.
Glark.
strawberry mead. Fuck off.
It can happen.
Nice one, Charles. Charles and Malrak especially will get plenty of female attention while they're here. Piper, much of the younger men will certainly throw themselves at you.
Obviously.
Obviously. Well, you're a bard. What's your charisma? 25.
26.
Yeah. Sorry. Fuck. But they're generally very very polite people, and will when the night is coming to a close, and you're all kind of like sitting around the fire in the chieftain's longhouse. Gudrick will speak to you. Probably not Charles.
Can we role play this female attention?
No.
Yeah, you into my magical room.
Well,
You want to embarrass yourself
especially,
like that?
especially, the question is that you're going to get plenty of women who will be interested, in you, especially because you are obviously very strong. However, the question is probably about probably like 80 to 90% of the women of age are going to be married. The question
Yes,
is,
and
you are staying in their village.
we are the conquering heroes.
They know
We're,
where.
they're lucky we didn't conquer them.
Oh my god.
Weren't they all cowering from the giants when we showed up?
It was obvious that some of them had fought and been beaten down. It looked like they were questioning about something. Gudrick will speak to you. So it is clear to me that you are not from around here.
Yeah.
Clearly.
And I'm supposing you, as lovely as our village is, you would like to get home sometime.
Yes.
Hey, Henry.
Yeah.
Question: since we're kind of undead, kind of not, can we still have babies? Is that a thing?
Do you want to try?
Oh, I'm asking you.
Well, do you want to try? Would you know? I mean, dude, a lot
might-
of people go through their entire lives not knowing they're sterile, and they have sex and everything, and they're just bad luck. Like they just, I mean, it's like the chances that you can't just know. You can't just get a fucking like test on your sperm and go like, oh yeah, it definitely works. You wouldn't
This
know.
would have been a very good use of commune. Now that I think about it.
Yes, it would have. I mean, you certainly could have asked a god. You might actually know the answer to that.
Dude, can I get a boner?
Getting a boner is not a problem. It's
That would be very easily testable.
that's
Okay,
very easily testable.
Let's not. I'm pretty sure we could just ask Dracarys and he'd be like, oh hell yeah.
Well, if not, I have this perfect pump. And I'm like, no, Dragos, no. What? It's not mine. I borrowed it from Graciana. No.
Definitely not. I don't want to know where you stick that.
Actually, with Putch, you attach the end of it to the penis.
Stop!
I said I don't want to know.
Yes, but that's not normally mean you want to know. Anyway,
Shut up, GM Dracarys.
I do a good Dracarys.
You gave him the Russian accent.
You somehow keep mixing French in there too. There's a lot of
Alright.
French accents in there.
Wait. You stupid fucking Americans. Anyway, he will say, actually, I do know. I do know of a way, perhaps. That music of the forest. It is said that the one who plays it can travel to other worlds. The music can take you away. And that's not allegory and folktale. Literally, can transport you to other places on a many-colored bridge.
A bridge.
Out of curiosity, when we came up, and the Frost Giants were here, and they were questioning you, what were they questioning you about?
They were asking if I'll ponder that for a moment and look at the others. It's not important.
Are you sure about that?
We walked here from miles away to figure out what's going on here. You say it's not important.
Shut up, Malrak.
They seem to
This
think
world
they
is-
they seem to think that we had stolen something from them, but we have not done this. That I can
So you're,
swear.
so you're saying they have something of value over there?
Well, I'm sure the Queen of the Frost Giants does.
They spend their time raiding villages. I assume they have valuable things. That's why you raid villages.
Was there anything in particular they thought you stole?
No, I couldn't understand what they were talking about, to be honest. That was all I really got.
I support the Duskblades question, by the way.
Yes, we do have stories of people coming from other lands, other places, and visiting, but to the best of our knowledge, some of them settled here. Some of them wandered off into the woods looking for their homes and never came back. A few, and this is how we know this, visited the music of the forest, the man who plays it, and were taken away.
But you said that this guy's missing?
We don't know. I've never seen him myself. Some women claim to have.
Which
Though I
means-
think usually, he kind of like chuckles. It's not something I would like to discuss, honestly. If you ask me, many of them merely speak stories to cover up their indiscretions when they're discovered by the bump on their belly.
Oh,
I'm not entirely certain that any of them have seen this music of the forest. This man who plays beneath a waterfall. More than likely, it's created by a god, not some man.
Well,
It's not
Probably.
often
Put that
gods
before.
appear to us. Certainly not as men.
is there any particular direction that you would suggest we walk? Now that the music isn't playing, we can't exactly follow it.
From what we've heard, well, we have never really searched for it, found anything. Supposedly, if you seek it out, there is a stream, waterfall with icicles. He'll point off in that direction. That is where we see it. That is what it is heard from. The music plays on that. Such a sweet song. Walk it that way. If your intentions are true, you wish to go back to your home, and he wants to see you, he will make his way himself known to you. whoever it is. Um, and with that, they will offer to put you up in the longhouse that you can just sleep wherever you'd want, or there are beds.
Wherever we want.
Free your
Not
will-
in his daughter's room.
I will say that will not be necessary, and I will walk outside and create a house.
Just
Yeah,
create a
nice try,
house.
wizard. So what happened last time?
like what, in the middle of the village?
But outside of it.
Oh
He'll
no, that's someone's
just
backyard.
outside. Suddenly house.
you're just going out. Okay. He seems slightly miffed at that, but we'll leave it at that.
I'll stay in one of their houses.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Is it warm inside of the longhouse?
Yeah. Oh, very warm. There are many fires going.
I saw that the hut doesn't have heating.
It does. There's a fire in it.
Oh, I guess.
Fairly sure.
Not listed in the spell description, but I'm pretty sure it has its own ambient temperature.
Oh yeah, it stays at 70 degrees. That's what it was.
Yeah, it has its own ambient temperature. Not exactly warm, but
70 degrees is warmer than my house right now. So
I mean,
Yeah.
if the
if you're
whatever
looking
his
for warm,
It's not as warm as a fire, is what he's saying. But
if you're looking for warm,
it has a fireplace, so I could build a fire in it.
Oh.
That's what it is.
well, I'll stay in the longhouse anyway, just to sort of appease, so that he's not
Yeah,
miffed.
that's fine.
well, of course, the in to these people, often a man's reputation, other than his strength and his prowess, in combat, is
house.
weighed by not necessarily just his house, but
Hospitality.
and how generous he is. A generous man is a good man, and also typically a rich man, you would think. In fact, many of these people could tell you stories of times that they have had travelers come through and they put them up for the entire winter if they had nowhere else to go, without really asking. Simply because that's just their way. So of course, denying their hospitality would be a little bit rude, essentially.
Oh, I'm rude. That's fine.
Yes, I know that. I don't deny that. I never question that. It's just that some people are like, no, that's a little weird that they seem offended. It's like, yeah, of course you would be, because to him, it's like this is his way of, you know,
showing he's a good person.
right. And also, it'd be like it's what's the, like that fucking Onion article. It's like the mother threatens threatens the gut anyone who will who attempts to help with who asks to help with dishes. Like,
I will.
it's whenever you're over your friend's mom's house and you're like, hey, can I help with the dishes? And she just like gives you that look, like, no.
I will
please.
circle dance Kedris.
Sure. You can't detect him.
That's what I figured. Yeah. That is better than the alternative.
I'm gonna say we take a 5-minute break, pee, and then we can come back and we can game until at least like 11:45. I have to pick up Devin at midnight, so not a big deal. So we can still. Well, the other option was they called her in. They changed her schedule at the last second and asked if she could come in from like 8 a.m.
Of
today
course
again.
they did.
Yeah, and she came in and she got in the car and she said that and I looked at her and she's like, I'll see if I can get them to change, and like, yeah, they can give it to me if that has to be 4:30 at 12.
Oh, also, we do have a large pot. I know you asked about that earlier.
Okay, good. Yeah. I don't know. You should. I don't know if you told Everett.
I did not.
Yeah, I'm going to be making spiced wine on Sunday. I'm buying 4 bottles of cheap red wine, Italian wine, and I'm going to bring it in, and that with my special recipe of fruits and herbs and spices and all sorts of other delicious, and alcohol. Yes, more alcohol, because you have to add more alcohol to make it nice and alcoholic. and we will have a massive batch of spiced wine over Sunday game.
Okay.
So anyway, I'll be back in like 5-10 minutes.
Yes,
Quick break.
you're back.
So, Sunday game, party has to solve a murder mystery while drunk. Excellent.
Oh, we're going to bed first.
Mystery while drunk. Oh god. So Dolan is getting thing. All right. Oh god, my ears. Ugh. So who else back?
Hey, is everyone back?
Just me and Phil.
All right, I'll be right back again.
Hello.
Dolan.
Yeah, my mic was muted. I was back for a little bit and just didn't realize it.
So I've got a character built for Sunday.
Yeah, I need to send you items. I know that.
Yeah. Level 4 Archivist, level 1 Church Inquisitor.
Okay. I heard level 4 and I was like, wait, that's wrong. But yeah, level 4 and 1
Yeah.
is fine.
What'd you
Church
make a character for?
I killed his character.
Oh,
Weasel is
that's
dead.
right. No.
He died to an undead.
Yeah, wasn't
with
it a
great
coup
sword.
de grace?
No.
No, just executioner style. I was down and then it decided to finish me.
Did the MVP Chupa survive?
Barely.
That's all that matters.
Yeah. You weren't there for this, obviously, but he had his psi crystal on a collar attached to the weasel. The problem
seems
with
fine.
the problem with this is when he dies, the weasel and the psi crystal denature. They go back to whatever they were before, and what a psi crystal was before was a magical crystal that when it takes damage explodes for 3d6 cold damage.
Oh my god. Oh, look, it's a pile of weasels. Oh, they need to go to bed. Are you gonna be able to open the door with that handful? Oh, okay.
Fell asleep.
Yeah, this one is a handful. Look, extra food for you to steal from the small ones. You fat.
Speak of the weasel. But yeah. So Choops is with the party now, but is feral.
Okay. He's feral? I mean, that's
Yep.
cute. It's okay.
Well, he can be trained.
Yeah, but for now
So,
he's feral.
Are ferrets native to North Dakota? Do
Uh,
they enjoy freezing?
I mean, domesticated ferrets should not be left in temperatures that are not moderate. But they don't do well in temperatures over 80 degrees either. Which, surprise, temperature in North Dakota can be 110 degrees.
Be right back.
But I thought it was a frozen wasteland like Siberia.
I mean, right now
In
it is,
winter.
yeah. In winter. Well, I have a heater in my room, and my room gets really cold. So if it does get way too cold in here for some ungodly reason, I would probably need to turn that on so that the ferrets don't get sick. But I also had a fan going in the summer so that they don't overheat.
So anybody still there?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Harry's just taking the longest pee ever.
And a back.
I mean, is he trying to pee through 10 layers of clothing?
I mean, don't you do that?
I mean, I don't live in a place that is actually cold.
Who are we waiting on, Harry?
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I thought I was fine, and then St. Bernard's happened.
Yeah, speaking of, I actually might have to hop off and make a phone call. Because, yeah, I had to take a car into the shop today. And it's 10 o'clock, and it ain't back. And I have work in the morning.
Oh.
Yeah. Now my mother can drop me off, but can't pick me up. So I'd be abandoned in Mount Laurel. Which, there are worse places to be abandoned.
I would pick you up, but I also have work, so...
I figured as much. So I'm like, I only usually work Saturdays, so I'm not even going to ask.
Well, tomorrow's a Friday, but I still work Fridays.
Yeah, that's true. So, yeah,
I apologize about that. I'm back.
you apologize.
Yes, I do. A little flustered. I had to hurry up. I realized I was gone for a little while. Anyway, everyone's back then? Well,
Sure.
I'm here.
irrelevant of whether or not everyone is back.
Irrelevant.
Uh-huh. Yep. That's the truth. The next morning, you wake up. Many people are still passed out drunk. Some of the warriors that you got super drunk. You were served a hot breakfast of bacon. Lots and lots of bacon.
Bacon burnt black.
Yes.
The Tyrion style bacon.
Yes. Tyrion style bacon and and some salted fish cooked into a stew. It's quite good. Along with some ale or mead. And you're set off on your way to travel in hopes of finding the one you search for. You travel for only a few hours through the first on a path, then off into the woods. The direction you were told to travel on. You can feel that you're getting closer to whatever it is. Although you can't hear the music, you know that it must be close. As the trees grow denser, their needles poke you, but they do not pierce the flesh. They hurt their soft bristles, brushing you as you pass through them.
Hey, full plate.
Finally, the sound of falling water greets your ears. You can hear the sound of a man humming. The trees give way to a small lake, a pond, really. Maybe at most 50 feet across in diameter. A small stream leaves it. And at the head of it, you can see what appears to be, at the head of the lake, you can see what appears to be where that stream had started, or where it goes in the opposite direction upriver. A small waterfall, encased in icicles, with water dripping down off the tips of them.
20 feet tall. Just beneath it, a few rocks point up out of the water. Reaching up, like fingers of a hand, that was dragged deep beneath the water. Sitting on one of them is a young man, maybe in his early 20s, he at least appears to be. With dark brown hair and piercing blue eyes. He sits nude on one of the rocks.
Yeah.
It's wet and icy. It doesn't seem to bother him. He looks perfectly warm. He holds a fiddle in one hand, but in his other he holds nothing, for he has no hand at all. It looks like it was perhaps torn off, bitten off, jagged ends, bandaged now. He really looks to be trying to hold a bow, but he can't quite get it. As he sees you come out of the woods, he looks up, smiles. Well, 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 what have we here? A group of weary travelers. Looking for a home, perhaps. No, looking for their way home. Want to listen to a song? I'll take that as a yes, but unfortunately,
Sure.
Sure. My mic was muted.
Unfortunately, I can't play you one. He waves his one handless arm in the air. You'll note that it's the same hand that Gadrius misses, but this is clearly not Gadrius.
Clearly.
Oh, please come in. Take a swim. The water's fine. He smiles wide. I can see that you traveled far, far indeed. All the way. Away from a distant land. A terrible land. What brought you here?
We don't know.
Question.
You've lost your way.
We'd rather like to go back, though.
Throwing a tornado took our.
He kind of like he nods like soberly. And I'd like to play a song, but I can't. Some things in life are just impossible. I'm afraid that that too is impossible. I lost my ability to play about a fortnight ago.
What took your hand?
One of the wolves.
Yes, but not wolves. One wolf. A big one. Larger than any I've ever seen. Certainly larger than any man I've ever seen. Bigger than giants. It seemed quite angry when I confronted him about the garbage he and his wife had been dumping on the river. You see, some of it ends up down here, and then I have to deal with that. I have to deal with floating debris and giant shit. It's just quite rude. And so I went over to talk to him, to ask him kindly, please, just stop throwing things in the river. Take your pisses somewhere else, against a tree. Hell, take it on a person. Take it in your wife's mouth for all I care, but I would prefer if you didn't do it in my river, because it leads down to my even if it's not my river, it leads down to my waterfall, because that's the way water works. Well, I can't really travel too far from my waterfall, so I called him with a song, asked him to come, and of course he heard it. Everyone hears my music and they come for it. Well, specifically his wife did, but then he came with her, and I tried to talk to him, and he was very annoyed at me asking. I don't think he quite understood me, and so he bit my hand off, and that was the last I've seen of him. Least I had an extra fiddle. I've been trying to learn to play with my feet, but doesn't quite work that way. Oh, my name. What is your name?
Piper.
Piper. Piper, do you play the pipes?
No. It's a bit of a misnomer.
That's unfortunate. I really wish you did. I'd give you the ability if I could, but
My
I
wind
can't.
pipes.
The
If we were-
Windpipes. My name is Grim.
If we were to go and
The other character.
if we were to go and talk to the wolf, would that do anything for you?
If you could get my hand back,
That's what I was wondering.
that would be
I-
helpful.
I don't know if your hand would have survived this long, though.
Of course my hand would survive. I am eternal. You know,
That's fair.
I have children in
That's
that
fair.
village you presumably came from. What's that one? Given Black Bacon. You came from Raskogan. I have several children there, you know. Grandchildren, great-grandchildren. I think at this point, maybe all of them are my children. In some form or another. Great, grand, great times 10, second times removed, cousin. I don't know, but they're all related, I think, at this point. At least most of them.
That sounds
With all the
bad.
inbreeding. I mean, really, there's only a couple hundred. Rather
Don't
big-
really want to know the specifics.
No, it's
I
more
wouldn't
than-
know. You'd have to ask someone else. In fact, I'm not sure all of them even really believe in me. It's
They
sad.
don't.
Living in a wood, playing my fiddle, occasionally the pipes, occasionally just listen to the wind. The spirits can sing such sweet songs. But just to sit there and have nothing but a couple of trolls passing by, or occasionally a bird, or a scaly bird, flying overhead, having to damn his company, it's
Scaly bird.
rather a yes. The giants keep them. You know, actually, I don't think I told you this, but the Frost Giant Queen, she's my sister. Well, not sister. What do you call it when you have the same grandfather?
Cousin.
Cousin! She's my cousin! I have so many cousins. So many cousins. Hundreds, really. Probably thousands. Oh, but then if you go up and down once, twice, or really, oh, billions.
And so, if we wanted to find this wolf, presumably we'd just go up the river.
Yes! Yes, you could. You could go right up the river. Though, I would be careful. The giants, they're rather rambunctious lately. Ran into some of them myself. I had to drown one of them. Turned one of them into the stone I sit on. He looks down below him. No, wait, that was a troll.
Yeah, we've dealt with a couple giants already. I think it's okay.
I froze him
You
in
seem
the
a little
ice.
bit more xenophobic than.
I froze him in the pond. I froze it, kept him trapped there, and sat on his head. And then, when the sun came up, poof, straight into the stone. I always thought that was a myth. Who's
Here
not?
apparently.
He looks down. Oh! I did to maybe a dozen of them. I forgot. It's been a long time. Been a long, long time since I started here. Anyway, yeah, you could follow up the river. You could find him. Fenrir is his name. I guess I would make him my. Would that be? Is that such a thing as a cousin-in-law? No, I don't think so.
No.
No, I definitely don't think so. This should be. This should be a word
The
for
way this world goes, he's your cousin too.
Do- Harry, do I still have that harp
Yeah.
that we got from Ithrides' Cave of Horrible Things?
Little
Can I
shop
just
of
like
horrors.
give them hat and be like, play with this while we go deal with the wolf?
Okay, yeah, you'll hand it to him, and he'll well, you're going to hand it to him. Actually, sorry, he's still on the rock. So if you want to walk out to him, you would have to walk out to him. He's in the middle of the pond. But once you pull it out, if you want to give it to him, are you gonna like offer it to him or something?
Yeah.
He will. Well, come on out then. Let me take a look at it.
If
I guess
somebody
I'll-
wants,
Just take a step. Trust me.
Okay.
You take your first step onto the pond, and the water freezes beneath your feet, allowing you to walk your way out to him. Don't think about trying that yourself, big guy. He'll look at Talarmus. I'm only inviting the lady out.
noted.
You get out there, and you hand him the harp, and he'll kind of like take a look at it. Oh, would be a little difficult as he's like looking it over. Wait a minute. Are you a thief? You're a thief. You stole this from my cousin.
Ithrides.
Oh wait, my brother. This is for my brother. Yes, Ithrides. Of course.
It wasn't actually his. He took over the cave, and it was a long story.
This was his. He told me so last time I saw him. I don't know how long ago that was. To be honest, I don't really count the years. It's hard to tell. It's hard to count anymore.
Well, I figured you might know him, so I don't have any use for it. So if you see him next time, you can give it back.
He smiles. I did see him. I guess last time I saw him, he seemed rather angry. Something about father dragging him back. You know, they've always been crazy lunatics, if you ask me. Going on about eating the world and turning it into a shadow plane or something. Honestly, I don't really pay much attention.
Sounds
But
rough.
convoluted. Sounds like it sounds like a poorly written plot out of a not exactly a best-selling novel.
So you can keep that. We'll take care of the wolf, and maybe you can send us home.
Sure. Fair enough, I could do that. Well, thank you very much, young lady. I'll, Terrible author. That's a very kind gift. You know, maybe I'll find something for you when you come back. With my hand. I'm not really in a gift-giving mood when I don't have a hand. Well, two hands.
Well, we'll be sure to lend you a hand.
I wonder, do you think I'd be in twice the gift-giving mood if I had three hands? One half? Would it change at all?
Where would
These
you
are the
put the
sort of
third
questions-
hand?
These are the sort of questions that keep me up at night.
Okay, well, we should probably get going then.
Be careful of the scale hooks.
Do I want to know what that is?
Scale hooks?
Yes, the word scale hooks. Giants keep them. Oh, and they keep the bloody bears. I wouldn't do that.
Now there's bears. Joy.
Yeah. Real big ones, too. Those I know. The scale hooks. I'm not quite sure what they are. Older than me, I think. Rather small. Ugly looking things.
We'll be sure to keep an eye out for him.
Quote, stole the idea.
I was
Motherfucker,
gonna
I...
say,
Fuck you.
I'm using the same terminology for both of us.
I know. You're the only one who stole. You never even asked me. I asked you, you thief.
This is true.
you're
Uh,
a thief.
Yeah, he did. And I literally recognized him, like, let me guess. And he's like, oh, shh. I think he was mad after his last one, the 20 game. I literally guessed the fucking plot.
Yeah,
And
I
at the
remember.
end of the first chapter, the end of the first fucking session, I was like, oh, guys. I know who the bad guy is. No, it's not.
No, shut
Punch
up.
King. Yeah. No, shut up. Yeah, that's basically what's the. No.
I think I had confused and misinformed most people that by the end of it,
It was a surprise. Yeah, because you basically everyone else is willing to take you at your word. I sat there the whole time with my arms like, I fucking know, Donald. You fucking try to fucking gaslight me.
Yes.
Gaslighted easy accuser. Anyway, with that he'll send you on your way.
And he can learn how to play the harp.
Yep. He will send you on your way. He will send you on your way, and you will begin heading up the river. We still have a little. I can still go for a little over an hour. It is very incestuous. Anyway. So, you guys make your way up the river. Well, let me make sure I actually get your characters. By the way, I need to actually do that. Copy them. Set you up. I think here you are, because you're still on the Dragon Horde page, right? Gucci. The next map. East. Perfecto. Okie dokie. Smoky. And Flowers will be here. Piper will be here. I'm just going to spread you guys out a little bit. Put Chucky and Malrak towards the front. So put Malrak here on the side behind a tree because, you know, he's a dick like that.
They're sneaky.
Correct. Just give me another moment. Real quick.
Yeah.
And move to here.
It was a relatively nice place.
That there. Okay. I'm gonna need spot checks from everyone.
Oh. Okay.
That's right.
Never fear, that is my strong suit.
Yes, it is.
I was gonna say. Look at your special eyes.
Okay.
Charles, you dropped your contact lens.
Ah! Malrak, you still here, buddy? Johnny boy. He may have died.
He's not in the Skype call, it looks like.
No, he is. He's in the escape call for me.
He's
Dolan
there.
just pretends that John doesn't exist.
John.
Yeah.
John. John.
John.
Garfield.
I mean, you can go roll it for him, I think.
I don't want to do that because I think he might actually be dead. And Phil, aren't you going soon?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Yes, there's about to be a battle. Okay. In that case, I might suggest we leave off here because
Everybody
so
dead.
looks like we're down to 3 players once Charles has to go. So, yeah, probably gonna wait till next week. I will be okay for the record, just so you guys know. I will be running next Thursday, the 22nd. I will not be running again for 2 weeks after that until January 5th, as I will be on vacation. The same thing goes for that Star Wars game on the 30th. That will be canceled. So yeah, we're basically going to be off for a month. We're going to be off until the 13th.
Until the new year.
Yep, till well past New Year. Which is just unfortunate, but that's how it is. However, we do have Star Wars tomorrow. And this game will continue next week. We may finish this little chapter
in the game next week. I hope so, or not. If not, we'll get fairly close. It's only a couple sessions worth of stuff, anyway. I promise it will all make sense at the end. So anyway, for those of you
Eventually.
here, for all of you, 1,000 experience points, and I will see you tomorrow.
Mhm.
Most, if not all of you. All right, good game, guys. I will see you later.
You still need to answer my questions in PM.
Yeah, I'll answer that. You sack of.
PM.
You know, I'll answer it now if you want, because I'm actually talking right now. Fucking read. Drakers isn't here, so don't worry about it. Because we already
You
know.
can always watch the recording.
I was just gonna say, do I need to turn off the recording?
Yeah, we should probably stop the recording because we're also going to be,
All right, goodbye.
It's a secret, guys.